Hello, everybody. Let's see if this is doing what it's meant to do here. Doesn't seem like it was, but looks like we've got that sorted now. If you're joining me on Twitch or on YouTube chat, please come on down, say hello. I'd love to have you. And also, please excuse my yawning. I was up late streaming with my friend Darius. And that did not get enough rest as a result. So we're gonna have some background noise going on while I make myself a nice cup of tea. And while I adjust my mic because the pop filter is tickling my neck. Well, let's get right into it. Today we're making Smoky beef cheeseburgers, caramelized onions. Just gonna throw out a little plug here on the Discords. Okay. Is this it? Nope. Is this it? Nope. Is this it? Yes! Organized professional streamer. Before starting, preheat your oven, 450 degrees Fahrenheit. One of these days, I will actually get the conversion to Celsius, because I do live in a country that uses the metric system, not imperial. But today is not that day. What do we got in the bag? Next step, wash all your produce. While your oven preheats. Remove any gross mush that may have occurred because you didn't get to your meal kit fast enough. This is my punishment, being lazy and skipping a couple of streams. Maybe my microphone's picking up my breathing sounds. Right, folks. I'll have to check this out in the VOD and see if I can make that better somehow on this machine. Okay. Steps for your prep. Peel your potatoes if you want. I like to leave mine skin on for a bit of texture. And cut them into half-inch wedges. Yeah. Been working hard to add value and content to this stream. If you check out my panels, I've added a whole bunch of blurb sound effects that can be redeemed for bits. We are 3 follows away from the required amount for affiliate. We almost sliced into our finger there. Good thing I did not sharpen my knives like I planned to. I hope anyone watching this, you're having a very chilled out Sunday. Potatoes, done. The recipe is once again going to ask us to throw these guys on a parchment paper lined sheet and then toss them to coat. To me, it makes no sense trying to coat something while it lies on a flat surface. Tossing it. So we're going to coat in a mixing bowl. Parchment paper. Get that prepped up. For the baking tray. HelloFresh has provided a smoked paprika garlic blend of potatoes. Sounds delightful. Of which it says to use half. So I'm literally going to cut the packet in half after bumping all the seasoning to the bottom of the packet. And then I'm going to just yeet the remainder into a Tupperware. Store for later. Quick little social post there. Okay. Potatoes. Into the mixing bowl after we cut out that little bit that looks like a bit of the old potato blight. Season with salt and pepper. Means, in my case, leave your giant box of salt. And a tablespoon of oil. Keep your measuring spoons from the fridge that you absolutely... From the fridge, Jesus. Retrieve your measuring spoons from the dishwasher that you absolutely knew were there as you were prepared in advance of doing your streams. Use them to measure out a tablespoon of olive oil, or whatever oil you prefer to use with your potatoes, in the bowl. Oh. Yep. Better. You have one. Grab a silicone scraper. Get all that seasoned oil onto your wedges. This one's a little bit of a stiff scraper, so I'm going to grab a flexible one in out of the dishwasher. Perfect. roast in the middle of the oven, flipping halfway through until golden and tender for 22 to 24 minutes. Because we struggle with the passing of time, we are going to set our timer to go off halfway through this cook process so we know when to flip it. On your time. Chat, I did it wrong. After saying, if you don't save the bag, you're doing it wrong. After all this time, I didn't save the bag. Retrieve your bag, which is conveniently sitting on your garbage. For all your offcuts. Onion is to be cut into 1/4 inch slices. Yourself your favorite frying pan. And heat that up over medium. When it's hot, you're going to hit it with a 1/2 tablespoon of oil, and then with your onions. And I'm just going to prep in advance a teaspoon of brown sugar. That beep you may have just heard there is my oven finally preheating. So we're just going to add a couple more minutes to those potatoes so they can actually cook for longer than the things at temperature. And we're going to get our onions in to our pan. Cook these bad boys down for about 3 or 4 minutes. And then we're going to throw in some sugar to start the caramelization process. Break these up there. or and cook onions. Looks like we're going to be using half of the vinegar as well, which is this guy, balsamic vinegar. While those onions cook off, I'm going to finish tending to my tea. I just think you guys enjoy some ASMR onion frying. Do another quick plug here. Okay. And now we're going to add to our onions our sugar. And to give that a thorough mix, so you don't just get one extremely sugary onion. Hey, South 23.3 or 233.233. Going good. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, today we're cooking up some burgers. And then once we're done with that, we're going to jump into some AFK Journey on PC streaming. I have a sponsorship from Stream Elements. If you're interested in that, you can do !AFK Journey in the chat and you'll get a download link for the game for PC. It is absolutely gorgeous. Really, really chill vibes in that game. So we're going to stream that for 3 hours once we're done cooking. Potatoes are almost done to the halfway point. I have lost my scissors. There they are. And we are going to get our balsamic vinegar in here. Here's it in. About half of your balsamic vinegar. into your pan and avoid getting horribly burned by the splashback. Gonna hit it with a bit more salt. So, Saud, where are you from? I don't want to assume that you are from Saudi Arabia, given your name. Am I even saying your name correctly? Is it Saud? Is it Saud? Tell me about yourself. Where are you from? If you are not following me already, I would really appreciate the follow. I need 3 more followers to hit the requirement for affiliate. I can't seem to say that word correctly to save my life. Yeah, I need 3 more followers to hit affiliate, and then I just need to get 3 people kind enough to lurk in my streams for the next for the next couple of weeks. My average viewership or the average viewer count goes up to 3. Well, if you like what I'm doing here, if you like listening to the sound of my disembodied voice and enjoy seeing this tiny portion of my thigh content, then I would recommend a follow. Also, if you enjoy video games, I am a variety gamer. Most recently I was streaming Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, cleansing the galaxy one heretic at a time. Okay. It's time to get out our meat. Crazy. Thank you. You are helping me make my dream of making this a sustainable gig a reality. If you're interested in the recipe, you can find it as well by doing !recipe in the chat. My bot will provide you with a link. The content of that link changes stream by stream, so you never actually have to ask for that again. If you want, you can bookmark that link to always get the up-to-date image. You can take !menu for this week's upcoming, which I haven't uploaded yet, but I will do, so you'll be able to see the week's recipes. And you can also do !archive to see everything I've cooked on stream so far. I'm not the best, but if I can get some people interested in cooking, or even just to try. Oh my god, what am I doing? This isn't meant to go in the pan yet. Fail. It's alright. Still in quesadilla mode, which I cooked last stream. Okay, Do not fry your beef before making it into burger patties. Grab your breadcrumbs. Grab your beef. And the remaining half of your garlic paprika seasoning. And mix those up with your beef. It's going to be an interesting time given the beef just came out of the pan. Ready for pain. Because I'm an idiot. I cooked quesadillas the other day where I just needed to brown the pork. Whereas here I need to actually make my burger patties and then fry it. It's fine. As Bob Ross says, there's no such thing as mistakes, just happy accidents. Wouldn't be a dad stream without me screwing up at least once. And you know what? I caught it before it went too far. It's not going to be a huge issue. So, beef, breadcrumbs, smoked paprika and garlic blend, quarter teaspoon of salt, and pepper. Seasoned meat. So, back to our pan. I have a thing about having oil on my hands, so bear with me while I give them a quick rinse. Splash of oil in the pan. Facade, if you don't mind me asking, what's your age? Are you male, female? Just curious about my viewership, what kind of demographic I am bringing in here. I am 36. And I live in Canada. Male as well, if you didn't guess by my voice. Lucifer 1234, thank you for joining. Come in, come in, come in. We're cooking cheeseburgers today. Smoky beef cheeseburgers. Now that they're in the pan, we are going to fry them for about 4 to 5 minutes per side. And then we're going to bake them in a bit. So I need to get myself another baking sheet prepped up. It says unlined, but I don't like having that much washing to do, so I am aligning my baking sheet. Lucifer, if you like what you are seeing here and you would like to support my dream of making this more sustainable, if you would be kind enough to throw me a follow, I'd really appreciate it. I am now 2 followers away from Twitch affiliate, which means I can actually start to make money on this platform. And start to accept subscriptions, which would be pretty amazing. Thank you very much. So yeah, if I can get another 2 kind people to hit that follow button and then come and join me for the next 10, 12 streams, I'll be a Twitch affiliate. Then we're on the road to Twitch partner. Yeah, the patties will always shrink as they cook because they're going to lose their water content. And typically as well, like the cheaper the cut of meat that you used or that was used to make up your burger meat, the more meat it will have. Like if you buy some really low end meat from the supermarket and then grind it, it's going to have a lot of high water content. If you're grinding your own beef, you could use chuck roast. If you want to go real special, you could use sirloin or even ribeye if you want a lot of fat and flavor in there. Ribeye burgers would be amazing, but they would not be cheap. I used to be a butcher by trade, so I can definitely, well, I say used to be one by trade. In a different life, I was a butcher, and most recently, I have been an IT guy by trade. So, putting together stuff like a streaming setup was not super difficult for me, and kind of teaching people how to do things kind of comes second nature as well. So, you know, I figured, why not? Yeah, man. All throughout my university days, and through college actually, through secondary school, from the age of 16, I worked in retail, and I became a retail butcher. You know, I worked hands-on with food prep. Not much cooking outside of loading up rotisserie ovens, but it taught me a lot about food, about how to prepare it. Most importantly, I'm someone who has, I'm a high-functioning autistic and I have ADHD. So for a lot of my life, I had no self-esteem, no self-confidence, and I could not talk like this without mumbling. And working retail, oh, look at that crust. Beautiful. Working retail really helped get me out of my shell, because you have to speak to people when you're working retail. As brutal of a job as it is, with people not having a huge amount of respect for people in those industries, it was a transformative experience for me, and I'm very thankful for it. What about you? What do you do for work? If you don't mind answering that question. If I ask you anything you're not comfortable with, just say like, hey, I'm not comfortable sharing that on the internet. I totally get it. Now these burgers are going to be a little crumbly because I partially cooked the beef, so there's a different texture in there. How did I get into IT? Well, I had a good word put in for me by someone I was related to. But I've kind of been using computers for a very long time. Since I was about 8 years old, I've been using computers. there's a lot of companies, the bigger companies are starting to look for people who can leverage AI. I think cybersecurity is always going to be a hot button thing for companies. In fact, as AI becomes more accessible, more powerful, it's going to become a bigger and bigger problem for companies to stay ahead of it. So if you have the ability to learn AI and also learn how it can be leveraged for social engineering attacks, and if you can find a way to spot that and educate people how to spot that, you've got a good starting point for like cybersecurity. There's kind of two sides to cybersecurity, really. There's the social engineering side of things, which is where a small breach can result in a huge breach if you're in a poorly configured environment. And then there's the actual hacking side of things, where you're breaking into sealed systems or actually properly configured systems by using like an exploit. That's like the very mathematical side of cybersecurity. So it really depends on what makes you tick. Cybersecurity, if you're looking at like the penetration testing side of things, which is real serious cybersecurity, you'll need like a good grasp of programming fundamentals, because the pen testers are the ones that are looking for like previously not discovered exploits in code, or they're the ones that are trying to find ways into systems beyond just tricking someone to let you in. But here's the thing. Human beings naturally want to trust other human beings, and they, naturally don't want to get into conflicts. And social engineers are the ones that exploit that. So training people to resist social engineering attacks is always going to be massive. And now that AI can do deepfake videos and voice, that's going to become even more important over the next 10 years, I would say. So, Lucifer, where are you from in the world, if you don't mind my asking there? Now that I've grabbed my potatoes out and my beef out of the pan, I'm going to whip together a barbecue sauce. So we're going to flip over to the prep cam. All right. Well, I aim to get those taste buds tingling and salivating. So barbecue sauce is going to go in there. I'm going to use half of that as per the recipe. And we're going to throw some mayonnaise in there as well. We're making a barbecue mayo. That barbecue sauce tastes good. And we're going to split a 1/4 cup of cheddar cheese over our boigers. So it can melt. I should go back to my stovetop cam. I will occasionally forget to transition my scenes from work surface to work surface. If I do forget and you notice, just tell me in the chat. We'll have a fun race to see who spots it first, you or me. Excuse my burp there. All right. So, Saud, does HelloFresh or similar companies operate in Saudi Arabia? I would assume they don't, but I could be wrong. Okay, barbecue sauce and mayonnaise in there, seasoned with pepper. I should really get to sharing my discount codes for HelloFresh into like a panel on Twitch. I will add that to my to-do list. They can be a little pricey, but if you get them with one of these, you know, when they're doing one of their promotions, then you can at least get a good week's worth of groceries for less than the average cost of a week's of groceries. At least for dinner. For me, it's nice. As I keep saying, I have ADHD, and as a result, that means that I sometimes forget what food I have, and it goes bad in my my fridge. So getting my food in weekly and getting my perishables in weekly does actually help cut down the amount of food waste I personally generate. Okay. We're gonna toast our buns, toast our patties. Yeah, basically it's a cook it yourself kit. They send you all of the ingredients, or most of them, apart from like your seasoning, your like salt and pepper. They give you a recipe card, like this, which is what I've scanned in for the exclamation point recipe. And then you cook. It's really, really accessible. And I think it's a great way for people who are unfamiliar or, you know, unconfident in the kitchen to gain some confidence and gain some basic culinary skills. Okay. We are getting towards... I mean, during COVID, they were amazing. Ow, 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 ow. That pan was sitting over the edge of my open oven and slowly heating itself to 450 degrees C. And I just tried to grab it. With my pants. Don't try that one at home. Unfortunately, I didn't grab it and hold it long enough to get any sort of degree burn. Right. That's in the oven. We're going to bake those for about 3 to 4 minutes to get that cheese all melty, to get the buns all toasty. Then we're going to go forward with assembling. So, the both of you that are in here, how has your weekend been treating you? What have you been up to? Oof. Hate it when major appliances break. They never break at a convenient time, and they always break in a way that's more expensive than you'd want them to break. Lucy, I'm going to have to ask you to show that tattoo in either my Discord or the Discord that I know that you're from. Was there any particular meaning to the tattoo that you got before I even see it? Let's give those burgers a quick check. Don't want to burn my buns. So just a, I want a tattoo, I can now afford a tattoo, I'm getting a tattoo kind of deal. I respect that. I have just the one tattoo, but I will not be showing that on stream because it's my intent to keep my identity as separate from my stream as I can. Because there's frankly too much crazy out on the internet. All people need to know about me, that I'm dad, and I cook things, and I slay things in video games. All right, buns are going golden brown at the edges. Cheese is looking melty. Honestly, I'm old enough to have been on the internet from the days where it was like the real wild, wild west. I've seen lives ruined over the most innocuous things being shared online. I've seen years ago, there was this girl who was going through, she was trying to put herself through nursing education, but she was also doing adult movies as a way to fund that. Unfortunately for her, she flashed her ID on video to show that she was of age. And of course, these lifeless miscreants online got hold of that, found out the university she went to, contacted the dean, and the world lost a doctor or a nurse as a result of that because the school kicked her out. And this happened like 20 plus years ago, in terms of when I say like this happened a while ago. But even back then, it was that easy to wreck someone's life. And it's only gotten easier in our technologically, but perhaps not so societally advanced age. Yeah, it was sad. Okay. It is time to assemble. I don't have an Avengers soundbite for this bit, and Now that I think about it, maybe I should get a little Avengers intro music for when I assemble my dishes. Just so I have a joke to run with. Burgers, assemble! I have put my spreader down somewhere and now I've lost it! This right here is my kitchen sin. I always infuriatingly put the things I need into the sink before I'm done using them. And then I get stressed out because I can't find them, and then I get more stressed out because I then have to clean them before I use them again. Brain, why do you do this to me? Because you keep me trapped inside your skull, and I just want to be free. Release us, Father. We yearn for the outside. There's an intrusive thought right there. That you are merely a cloud of electrical impulses trapped in a sack of meat, trapped inside a prison of bone, operating a flesh puppet. Or, if you want to feel super cool, a flesh robot. It's like the budget Iron Man suit, but it's made of meat instead of metal. This is also kind of hallmark mealtime with dad behavior. The more tired I am, the more intrusive and chaotic my thoughts become. And I will absolutely vocalize them. It's just to go deeper down this hole of horrors. Let's just think about the fact that our instinct assesses information that we see before even our subconscious receives it and primes us to do things. Then our subconscious sees that information and thinks about it and primes us to do something before our conscious brain even receives that information. So we're already leaning towards going down a certain path before a thought even occurs to us. So that raises the question, how in control of our lives are we? I try not to linger on that particular thought too often, because that's one of those ones where if you look into the void will start to look back. Gonna grab this crispy cheese from over here. But that whole conversation does, or that whole little rant, does kind of point to why the whole social media manipulation and, you know, all the algorithmic targeting is so scary in the real world. Because just by things that you see snippets of on the internet, you can start to be primed to think and respond a certain way without even consciously becoming aware of it. Which is absolutely terrifying that we are now starting to live in that reality. I don't know if you guys recall the whole debacle with Cambridge Analytica a few years ago. They were doing just that. They were seeding people's social media feeds with political messaging to influence elections. caramelized onions on top. A little bit of green stuff. Squish those down. Grab your potatoes, which have now mercifully cooled down enough to be gripped with your bare hands, so I don't have to shriek in the most unmanly of ways on a live stream. Guys, should I do an ASMR redemption where I have to speak in a whisper while I write down the recipe? Potatoes, if desired, then cut into 1/4-inch wedges. Add potatoes and half the smoked paprika and garlic blend. Should that be a bit redemption? It seems extremely cursed. But it could be fun if there's a bunch of people in the stream. All right, let's take a look at the final product here over on the stovetop cam. It's meal time. Now, bear with me for a second, as I must take a photo for the gram and for my video thumbnail. Sweet. There we go. You guys stick around with me for 5 minutes. I'm gonna go offline very briefly and then return online on my PC. I'll fire up AFK Journey. And then if you guys would like to stick around and continue chatting, I would love to have you. I won't be able to see chat while I do this because I'm going upstairs, changing microphones, changing headphones, changing computers. A whole kit and caboodle. So I'm going to stick you on the Be Right Back screen. Enjoy my lo-fi tunes. If you know people who you think would like this content, please do bring them in. I am a very new streamer. I've only been doing this for about a week and a bit now. I'd love to hit affiliate within a month, like within the month that I started in. That would be amazing. So yes, enjoy AI's interpretation of who I am and who my cat is. One of the things I will be doing once this stream starts generating revenue is paying an artist to replace the AI assets on my stream, even if it's with the exact same version, because I would rather pay a human versus have a robot make it. Okay, back in a bit. Okay. Can you guys hear me back in the stream? Check, check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. I'm seeing it working on my OBS, so I'm going to assume you can hear me on stream now. I started my music on the wrong device. Playing on this computer. Sweet Lord, that's loud. Shut up, Stream Elements. You're wrong. Okay. Can you guys hear what I am saying? Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Anxiety was starting to kick in there with no response. I was like, oh god, I'm going to fix this in real time. Real time with meal time. So you're currently hearing me speak on a Corsair Virtuoso headset microphone. That is going to be vanishing in the very near future, as I do have a condensed mic on the way for my PC stream setup. Bring the music down here. I'm going to get straight into the game. This game does actually have its own audio, so I'll pause my music. If you don't yet have this downloaded, my lord, that is loud. Okay. Now that that's not destroying my ears. How's that for volume? Too loud? Too quiet? Let's quickly change this setting here so I can have it automatically duck my audio. If I can remember how to do this. Nope, I totally can't. Ah, there it is. Bear with me here. Okay, let's see if this is smart enough to work. I don't know. You guys tell me, does it drop the audio off when I'm speaking now? For the game? I think it does. Let's begin anyway. I will mute my microphone, by the way, while I'm eating my food.
Well. Did you have a nightmare?
Did I have a nightmare? Who are you?
Ah, your old problem has reared its head again.
I left my barbecue sauce downstairs. I'm so sorry, bear with me. I am back. I'm going to be muting my microphone periodically so you don't have to hear me housing my meal. But I am still here with you.
I'm Dolly. We've been living together in the mystical house for a while now. I hope you remember that you're the great mage who has inherited the title of Merlin.
By the way, these burgers are delicious.
However, you lost most of your powers somehow. Your memories are fragmented, and you often forget things.
Forget things?
I woke you up because there's a fire on the other side of the river. It's getting serious.
Okay. But I'm a magician, not a fireman.
All the villagers will be in danger if we don't put out that fire. Chippy was worried and ran over there already.
Who the hell's Chippy? Oh. There you go.
As you're familiar, Chippy wanted to protect your beloved village, so he rushed out to put out the fire. But the fire is getting out of hand. Will Chippy be all right?
Hope so.
Do you want to go and see for yourself, Magister Merlin?
I guess so. Not really.
If we hadn't
You're
traveled together for so long, I would have believed you. Every time you say you don't want to do something, the opposite happens, and somehow things just work out.
Listen, lady, the Japanese have a word for this. It's called mendokusei, which is a word you use when something is a complete drag. And you're being a drag. I just want to have a nap.
All right, Magister Merlin. Go ahead and take a look. I'll stay here and brew some tea. Please come back soon. I'll be waiting for you. You've been in seclusion all these years. No one knows you're here. If you just go out like this, it might stir up some trouble. You know,
Fine.
You're probably the most famous mage in Asperia.
I'll let this talk
Before
what I
going
eat.
out, why don't you use some magic and change your appearance?
Okay, buff or skinny? Skinny. Buff. Buff. Check out these faces. Magister Stone Face. What is that? The aesthetic is really nice though. The art style. Close enough. I am not called Chippy's sidekick. Let's have a D. Cost you character limit. Oh, that was a good nap. Time for a stretch. Let's see. Control this joystick to... Whoa! Look at me go! Whee! It's so pretty.
Look over there! The heroic order came to put out the fire. Fire elementals are attacking them. Magister, let's go help them. Chippy is at your service!
Well, hi, Chippy.
General Hogan! The water isn't working!
You, Sam! Get these fires under control! Do not retreat! Forward!
Now is the perfect time to unleash a powerful skill. Let them taste my power.
All horses, attack!
Bear with me, folks. Okay.
I wouldn't have recognized you if it weren't for Chippy tagging along. How about you dispel your disguise so I can see my old friend again?
Oh,
General,
if you
the
insist.
Magister's condition, you see? He's forgotten you again.
It's okay, Chippy. No matter how many times he forgets, I'm happy to reintroduce myself to him. I am Hogan, the former leader of the heroic order of the Lightbearer Empire, and the current magistrate of Hollystone. We've been friends for decades, and our friendship will never fade, no matter how muddled your memory gets. But this is no time for small talk. Look at these fire elementals. They don't belong in Ryham. How could they just appear out of nowhere? Then our most pressing concern is to put out the fire. Please, give me a hand. Let's put these fires out together.
Okay, let's make this
I'll catch up to you someday.
hamster a big strong boy. Man, for a game that's primarily based on mobile, this is really pretty. Now that my soldiers auto-cast their ultimates and rout these enemies. Let's speed the combat up a bit. Easy clap. These guys stood no chance against my hamster. Folks, if you're just joining us, I am Mealtime with Dad, a variety streamer. I usually do cooking streams, but I am also integrating some gaming. This is a sponsored stream by Stream Elements. If you would like to help the stream, please do !AFK Journey, and the bot will give you a download link for the PC version of this game. It's a super chilled out game. The art style is beautiful. It's a fun time. You get a hamster with a sword and a shield. What more could you want from a game, to be honest? Yo, check out those chests by the road. Let's see if there's anything useful inside. Alright. I see your village is burning to the ground here, folks, so I'm just gonna rummage through your treasure chests and take everything I find. Seems legit. Perfectly heroic action. My mic's picking up my crunching sounds.
General, they've ruined my beauty sleep. This will cost you extra.
Valen, you're just getting here now? Were you deep in your cups again?
That's not fair! I ran into a bunch of fire elementals on the way here! Those guys were really annoying. Anyway, looks pretty grim here. I didn't expect the fire to be this big. This is not normal, General.
That's right. We think it's arson. The culprit is likely a mage.
Whoa! A talking hamster? You're a familiar, aren't you? In that case, this gentleman with the General must be a mage. I gotta say, picking a hamster as your familiar is rather unique.
I'd normally overlook your banter, Valen. But in front of this Magister, you'd better watch your words.
It's rare to command such respect from the General. Well, Magister, I am Valen, of the Heroic Order. How would you like me to address you?
Boss man. Call
An
me
interesting
boss
name.
man.
I will remember it. Forgive my rudeness earlier. I'll be sure to make it up to you once this fire has been dealt with.
You're now responsible for mealtime with Dad's safety. Excuse me, sir? Check yourself. I am responsible for my own safety. I am a growing magic boy who's just recovering his memories. Don't need no protection from no man.
You seem more interested in who started the fire than in putting it out.
I saw you casting a spell with my own eyes.
It's not that easy to quench a greedy fire, my dear. I'm just trying to help.
The Scarlet Sorceress is as beautiful as her fire is dangerous. That's what the rumors say.
Dangerous? You're quite right. If this were my fire, you'd all be ashes by now.
Sass.
So she's the Scarlet Sorceress. Chippy has heard of her.
You're...
Magister, if Chippy is not mistaken, it seems like the Scarlet Sorceress is staring at you. What do we do, Magister? She's staring really hard.
Creepy. Avoid
Never
her
mind.
gaze.
You made me think of someone. The divination was right. This night was awful. I shouldn't have gone out. I'd appreciate not being disturbed any further. I'm leaving.
You're not going anywhere, Scarlet Sorceress. All my wares are gone. I demand compensation.
Don't push your luck, young man. I'm not known for my patience.
Don't you dare try to get away with this. I'll make sure you're held responsible.
Shh. Quiet. Something's not right. The wind. It's suddenly so loud.
Why is the wind so loud?
Huh?
Oh, this game's so pretty. Okay. I have to fight the air itself. That seems fair. Woke up from a nap. Don't remember shit. Now I have to fight the air.
It's time to show you my moves.
Show me your move.
My beautiful flames.
What the shit? Why do I have a god laser? Do I get to use this god laser for the rest of the game? I better.
You awake? How are you feeling?
Yeah, do you know where my god laser button is?
If I hadn't seen you pass out just now, I'd probably believe you. You passed out for a while. General Hogan and his men put out the fire. Then he returned to Hollystone. He ordered me to stay here and look after you. Before he left, the General told me to make sure that when you woke up, your memory was all right. What a strange request. Do you often forget things?
Like you wouldn't believe, buddy.
Also, how much do you remember of what just happened?
Big tornado, fire, god laser, nap time. Boy with the
He's
duck.
no ordinary child. He's Rowan, the second son of the wealthiest man in the Empire, and head of the Mithril Consortium. Young Master
What
Rowan
is a Mithril
identified the
Consortium?
Scarlet Sorceress as the culprit, and the two of them were brought back to Hollystone by General Hogan for questioning.
Who?
Her name is Muriel. People are just used to calling her the Scarlet Sorceress.
Okay.
Muriel's attitude towards you was unusual. When you passed out, she was the first to get to you. Did you know her from before? That's rather odd.
You're rather odd.
Magister? Yes, you're awake! Chippy checked all around and didn't see any elemental beings. The village is safe now. Mr. Valen told you that General Hogan already left for Hollystone, right? The General will wait for us in the village, so we should go meet him in Hollystone. He seemed to have something to say to you.
There might be enemies on the road. I'll go with you. Although, you might not need my protection.
Of course! The Magister is the merriest mage that everyone loves.
Yes, the merriest. Not anything else.
Since you're feeling better, Magister, should we set off? However, before leaving for Hollystone, we should probably return to the mystical house first. Dolly must be worried sick.
Need a hand, friend?
Oh, good lord. Abrupt sword thrust. Hello, Valen.
Dolly! I brought back the Magister!
You're back. I was worried.
Another hamster? Another hamster. Merlin!
Hello.
Wow, what an original name. Hammy. A hamster.
Merlin, have you regained your powers? I saw your magic in the sky. It was the right decision to go on this trip.
Don't be too happy. Magister fainted after casting that spell. And the Magister looked really strange.
Do
as if
you guys
possessed
have
by
my god
some
laser button?
Weird force.
Nonsense. Even the goddess Dura can't control Merlin. Perhaps it's just the Magister recovering. Chippy, what's with you? Why so pessimistic? That's not like you.
Oh, you're right. The Magister is the greatest mage in all of Asperia. Everything will be fine.
That's what I like to hear.
Magister Merlin, you seem to be in quite a bit of trouble.
Yeah,
Shall we
I've
find someone
lost
to
my
lend you a
god
helping
laser
hand?
button.
Leave it to me. I know a few people.
You people. Alright, it's gacha time. Time to summon.
Ready to embark on a glorious adventure?
What's up, Faye?
By my life and honor, I shall protect you.
Okay. Okay, alright. Ryam Tales. Well, let us assemble all sorts of shiny things. 3 diamonds. I see. So, if anyone in the stream is kind enough to play this game and to purchase a premium gazette, that is one of the sponsorship targets, as you see there on the overlay. But of course, your presence here is quite enough for me. Okay, so I'm guessing these are like your character skins. This outfit absolutely screams, I am a serious magician doing serious magician things. I don't know what this outfit screams, but I don't want any of it. Okay. And this must be your VIP. Okay. I ain't tracking anything. I've got summoning to do.
The truth is but a question away.
The truth is always a question away. Okay, why am I being given acorns? Do they think I am a hamster?
Dinner time! Go, go, go!
Be grateful that you're allowed an audience.
Ooh, the lady I was just looking at. Sal, thank you very much for joining me on the stream. I really appreciate it. I'll be streaming tomorrow, cooking up something I haven't decided yet. It'll be available on the recipe commands. We just got our first S-tier hero. Have a wonderful time, Sal. Thanks again. Let's see who we want. Stady? Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. I'm decisive. Okay, so I'm guessing this is how we build our team. Replace Chippy? Oh, if you insist. Yeah, we'll pick C's here. She seems pretty boring. You know what?
If I could just put on the ring. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. I'm fine.
Let's swap you out. And I think we're good to go.
The General has asked me to protect you. A little progress is better than no progress, right?
You desire an audience. And what do you offer?
Yes.
Being a noble is always being on top.
Raises Mr. Carlisle's attack. Who is Mr. Carlisle?
Oh,
Well,
so
let's level up all these
beautiful.
boys and girls.
Shield for others, armor for myself. Let's get started.
Yes, sir.
Wow! My favorite! Pato!
Bear thing. Look at that meat. Meat. AFK rewards. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of gear. Let's go equip. Back here.
You desire.
Equip all of the things. And recycle the rest.
You desire an audience.
Shield for others, armor for myself, for the light bearers.
Oh,
Even shinier!
You desire an audience.
So much leveling.
What do you...
Shield for others, armor for myself. Let's...
oh, wisdom accumulates and develops.
The General has asked. A little progress is better than no progress.
Hell yeah, it is. Those are words to live by.
Little progress is better than no progress, right?
Words to live
You
by,
desire
sir.
and being a noble is always being on top.
We see, I'm gonna go swing over to the Discord and see if you've dropped your tattoo. Okay.
Oh, wisdom accumulates and develops just...
Just replying to someone in Discord here, my buddy Yogi Bear. You can see him in my suggested streams to follow. Alright. Mystical Collection. Back into the game. Okay.
Took you a while. I've been waiting out here in the cold all day. They say it's always autumn in Ryham, but right now, it's more like winter.
It's said that Merlin's ward has long protected Ryham. It's the only reason that people can actually live here. But recently, Ryham's been getting colder. It's almost snowed the past few days. We've come with the Magister to investigate this change in weather.
My apologies, Miss Hamster. I never got your name.
Yes, we should be introduced. You are Valen. I am Hammy.
Are all your familiars hamsters?
I wish they were.
Nope.
Chippy told me that General Hogan ordered you to protect the Magister. You must know that serving the Magister is an honor, but it's not easy. I'll be observing you. I hope you'll become a competent retainer.
Apologies again, but I have to correct you. I'm a knight, not someone's retainer. Protecting him is just my current task. It's not a lifelong post. Unless your Magister is someone like the Great Merlin, then I may consider it.
Did I hear that right? Well, the Magister, he is Ouch! Why did you just step on my foot, Hammy?
Oh, sorry. Chippy likes to spout nonsense. Don't mind him, Mr. Valen. Once you spend some time together, you'll realize that although the Magister isn't Merlin, he is just as powerful. You'll see that he is practically the same as Merlin, except for the different appearance and name.
Okay, I'll just wait and see. We should get going. I really want to get to Hollowstone as soon as possible. I need a hot drink to help me warm up. Dura above. I really hope the General doesn't give me another assignment.
Let's go steal some more chests from these people whose homes have just burned down. Gonna fire up a Twitch alert for someone as well. Okay. Look successful. Oh, my stream pals are streaming now. I must lurk them all.
All set.
The world.
You're not even worth getting up for.
Get out of here, Chippy.
Sir Lucius, at your service.
Okay, so we can lay ourselves out here.
Just as I expected.
Explode! Let's unmute this audio for a sec.
I forgot what it's called. Webcam. Yes. Webcam problems. Apparently, I can't activate both webcams at the same time. I can't webcam at the same time. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh. Get my camera back.
Just as I expected.
Let's see.
Got the buddy out with some webcam issues.
Video format, any, color space, any. I mean, I did my best. No, just put the default and it comes back to the default. You see, I can change this to this. Hey! And it will show me hi.
Okay, he's fixed it. Mute.
It's time to show you my moves. Just as I expected.
really enjoying the cozy vibes of this game. If anyone watching hasn't played this, you can download the game and play it alongside me by doing !AFK journey in the chat. And the bot will help you out with a download link. You playing the game does help the stream out, as this is a sponsored stream. Oh snap. Now that I think about that, I need to set that in my stream manager that this is sponsored, or I'm gonna get big trouble with the Twitch gods. Edit stream info. This stream includes branded content. My bad, Twitch. I'm just new at this. Faction bonuses will be triggered on multiple heroes of the same faction being deployed, granting them bonus stats. Okay. Same faction, more strong. Got it.
Well, victory is deserved.
Gonna mute my mic here while I eat this burger.
It's time to show you my moves. Just as I expected. Just as I expected.
Let's go take it to him!
Seems simple enough. Oh. Oh, how dare you? How dare you?
Divine shield protects me!
Oh. Where's that guy? What is...
My shield is unbreakable!
That must be the Mr. Carlisle? Clyde Carlisle? Okay. There are things with dots, and I have to click all of the things with all of the dots. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay.
You desire an audience.
Let's get this equipment in.
The General has asked me to protect you. Not that you need it.
That's right, not that I need it.
Oh,
You know.
so beautiful.
Okay. Where did Mommy go? I have to go find her. It's dangerous out there. You should stay home. Okay. Good talk. Yes. I know what I'm doing. Sleep, zorp, glop. Beep, jeep, goba. I sleep. Very good. Any girl here, DM me.
Great. You seem to have pulled yourself together. I was really worried when you passed out. So, how are you getting along with Valen? I hope he hasn't offended you already. Really? That guy's usually a handful.
That's not fair, General. These two little hamsters are watching my every move. I didn't slack off at all.
Wow. Considering you helped us fight all the way here, I'll score your performance on the Magister's behalf. 80 out of 100! Keep up the good work, Mr. Valen.
Yes, of course. Thanks for your encouragement, Hammy.
Let me say this again, Valen. He was sent by me specifically to look into the changing weather. To ensure success, you must spare no effort in assisting him. Furthermore,
you must ensure his safety. I totally understand, General.
Valen is my most trusted knight, both in strength and in character. His only shortcoming is probably his big mouth. Anyway, please teach this young man a thing or two during your time together. You can be as strict as you need to be.
Stop teasing me, General. We should get down to business. The fire at Ryham was clearly arson.
Yes, the young master of the Mithril Consortium identified the culprit as the Scarlet Sorceress. Rowan believes that she was the one who summoned those fire elementals. The Scarlet Sorceress, however, denies it all. I questioned the Scarlet Sorceress before you arrived. I asked her what her reasons were for coming to Ryham, but she didn't say a word. What about you? Do you think the Scarlet Sorceress is the culprit? As it happens,
seems sus.
The Scarlet Sorceress did say something. Just one thing. But it made me think. She said that you'd exonerate her. She seemed convinced that you would find the real culprit of the fire. You and her. I don't mean to pry, but is she an acquaintance of yours? True, you have lost your memory. Some things you might not be able to recall. Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of all
Apologies,
this in
folks,
our
for not talking right now. I'm definitely currently housing my meal that I just cooked on stream.
This is your first time in
Bear with me.
isn't it? Before troubling yourself with the investigation, you might as well take a tour around the village. I suspect you'll like it here. Go, have a look around, then come find me. I'll be waiting for you here.
Okay. Come, I'll show you. Okay. Memories devoured by the long night now return. The echo that remains here is something I didn't read fast enough. My child. You must remember your mission. Remember. Lion King flashbacks. Artifacts. After waking and putting out an unexpected fire, you continue investigating the weird occurrences in Ryham. The secret dearest tears. You can use them to unleash the latent spiritual power within an artifact. Alright. I have mail. I have so much mail. Okay. 1,000 diamonds. Blue hair. How delightful. Don't think I'll watch any videos right now. Hey friend, it's been forever since I last wrote to you. How have you been? Those two little troublemakers, Chippy and Hammy? I bet your days are packed with as much mischief as fun. So, after leaving the Dark Forest, I hopped on the boat and headed north, passing through a bunch of places. I gotta say, traveling alone is a bit lonely. I really miss our days of adventuring together. I heard there's a duchy in the far north of the Lightbearer Empire, famous for snow, ice, and hot springs. I've never seen one, so I'm definitely checking that out next. But who are you? More diamonds. Thank you. Let's do some gacha stuff. Alright, what do we got in our pull here? 2 purples. Okay, we got a cocoa. We got some acorns. More acorns. Okay, so we got 2 cocos. Sweet. More! Another cocoa. Okay.
Welcome to my shop.
Ooh,
how can I help you?
We got a Rowan. Nice. That kid's got to put some goofy music.
Let's stand and fight together.
Horin and the Lightbearer. Okay.
Each limb of a tree is a wheel of time.
We have a Groot type.
Those who know will have nothing.
Feel bad for Jon Snow. Okay. That was a good pull. Add to wish list. Okay. Let's see. We'll do this. Yeah. Yeah, that seems good. Let's burn these last 4.
What are you hunting? Leave it to me.
Merrily, okay, we're Archer.
I'm here. Who's the target?
Ooh.
These clothes aren't just for show.
Yeah, let's do it. So we got another Arden and
These clothes aren't just for show.
not much else there. And I don't have enough diamonds. Oh wait, we had an epic invite letter as well. More gachas! More acorns. More gacha! More acorn.
These clothes aren't just for show.
Okay. Let's check the resonating hole.
Oh,
Ascend this
wisdom
old man.
accumulates and develops just like tree rings.
Let's enjoy the starlight together.
Okay.
Inventory.
Oh, Rowan's an S tier. Let's swap these two out. And let's upgrade this cocoa.
Delicious! I want more!
Delicious meat. I vibe with this character. Not pink lady. Meat girl. Okay. So here's the AFK part of AFK Journey, I see. Okay, extra attack, extra defense, extra magic defense, and heals. I like that. Like that a lot.
Potions for sale. Buy 4, get 1 free.
The world has its own rules.
Okay.
It's time to show you my moves. Just as I expected.
Elite Groglins can inspire other Groglins of the same type or wielding the same weapon. Focus on the Elite Groglin first. Okay.
Just as I expected.
This music is so chill.
Just as I expected.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me! Well, victory is deserved. Well, victory is deserved.
Just as I expected.
Thunder, lightning.
Just as I expected.
Two more to go till we can get auto battle.
Well, victory is deserved.
Don't hurry! Your delivery's coming up!
Just as I expected. It's time to show you my moves.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me!
Just as I expected.
Okay. Burgers are finished.
Don't hurry! Your delivery's coming up!
Come out, my servant, and fight for me!
Just as I expected. time to show you my moves.
Thunder, lightning.
Just as I expected. It's time to show you my moves.
Gonna see if we can grind up to AFK level 30 here.
Well, victory is deserved.
Well, victory is deserved. Not earned. Deserved.
Just as I expected.
Thunder, lightning.
Okay, up to stage 15. And you know what? I think I might call it a night on this. We'll do some stuff offline. And pick up on this streaming AFK journey again tomorrow.
I heard the wheat fields in Northville will soon be acquired by Lord France.
Who is
It
Lord
won't
France?
be long before Northville is growing those expensive grapes, just like Southville.
What? Wasn't the village chief of Ryam opposed to growing grapes? Did he back down in the end?
He had no choice. You've seen how rich the people in Southville have gotten these past couple years. It's all because of the grapes.
Everyone in Northville was green with envy. Who doesn't want to be rich? The old chief couldn't hold back the sea of change.
Dura above. If there are grapes to the south and grapes to the north, Ryham should just change its name to Grapeville.
That was a strangely out-of-pocket conversation. Let's grab our rewards here. I can't get over how cozy, comfy this game feels. It's very chill. Oh, I have more things to pick up. I have so many more things to pick up. Wow. Okay, those can combine to become heroes. Recycle our crap. Let's level up our heroes.
Oh, so beautiful. Shield for the light bearer.
inventory, every coin was wisely spent.
Okay. So, here's what I am gonna do. I'm gonna wind down stream for the night. I've now been streaming for about 3 hours. We're gonna go raid into my buddy Yogi Buds. He is doing some Lord of the Rings art. He's a really chill guy. And I hope that you will love him. Actually, no, let's raid into Sweet Hugs. Into Sweet Hug. They're also running AFK Journey. Yeah. Off we go. Thanks for joining me tonight.